Marketing is about selling to an existing desire. We're not creating the desire, right? So they're like, we're not trying to stimulate the desire in them. We're selling to an existing desire. Let me give you an easier example for me to explain. So let's say you were selling a weight loss program, a program to help people lose weight. So you're selling to people. You need to be marketing and selling to people that already have the desire to lose weight. You do not want to attempt to convince them that they should want to lose weight. You don't want to go to people and try to convince them that you're unhealthy, this is bad for your children, something could happen to you, and therefore you should want to lose weight. That's not what we never do that. So we don't create desire, we leverage existing desire. Ultimately, what we are doing is we're taking a desire that's within them and we're turning that desire into ultimately demand for our product. So we're showing them that you have this desire already to become an artist, to free yourself from the mundane of work and life. They already have that desire. Here is a solution that will get you from where you are to where you want to be based on your existing desire. But I'm not going to try to convince somebody that you want to become an artist or you want to do art. I'm going to go to people that already realize I want to do art, or I want to do more, and I'm looking for what is more.
They have to decide themselves. They don't. My customer didn't know they could do it.
That's different. So that's a beautiful thing, right? That's a beautiful thing because it's almost like this. It's like, let's go back to that weight loss example. I really wish I could lose weight. I really want to lose weight, but I don't know how to do it. I don't even know where to begin. I don't know if it's even possible for me. I wish I could. I wish I could lose weight, but I don't even know where to begin. That's different because remember, that's ultimately exactly who you want to sell to, because what you're saying is you want to go from here to here. I have the solution that's going to get you from here to here. That's easy. That's fast. That's simple. What you don't want to do is try to take a person that's over here and convince them that they want to be over here, and then try to convince them that your solution is the way to go. That is a no-go, no good.
I feel like people, they don't even know that they've never thought about art is for art people. Artists, yeah, but I think maybe that's in the text.
Then let me say this to be crystal clear. I would not attempt to sell to those people. So no, you're ultimately, what you're trying to do is you're going to people, you're selling a weight loss program, and you're going to people that never even thought about losing weight. And now you're going to try to convince them that they should want to lose weight, and then try to convince them that your solution is the best way for them to lose weight. Right? There's nothing.
Basically, you have to have you're trying to win two arguments. It's hard enough to win one argument and to persuade them of one, right? To win one case in the courtroom, but now you have to win two.
This is a foundational, absolutely foundational, is you sell to existing desire. We do not create marketing. Your job is not to create a desire. Your job is to take an existing desire and turn it into demand for your product, for your solution.
But I was just thinking that existing desire might be, I want something else, but they didn't know that artistry was the vessel to get that something else.
Could be still not ideal, but it could be. Yes, there's something missing in my life and I want more. And look, the closer I can get to there's something missing in my life. And I believe that if I had art, if I could do some sort of art, some creative venture, I want to get as close to that as possible, because every step away from that, you now have to convince, even take the person who's I feel like there should be more in my life and I want more. You now have to convince them that they want it. Art is the answer. And then your solution to enjoy art is the right solution. So the key, the easiest thing, listen, and this is an important lesson for you guys, right? Listen, so two things. Number one is as an entrepreneur, you want to make the game as easy as possible for yourself, right? There are things that are very difficult, like when you're setting yourself up for hurdles. Like if we were starting with somebody that doesn't have the desire to lose weight or the desire to do art or write or paint or whatever it may be, right? You're stacking the deck against yourself. And so then you need a rock solid set of arguments. You need rock solid copy. You need a rock solid sales presentation. You need an offer that's over the top. And so that's one thing to be aware of, right? That ideally you want somebody who's got the desire, and it's a burning desire, right? And ultimately, like, you could make the case that we could potentially get into that. It's coming from a bleeding neck problem, meaning like,
Right.
I need to get out of debt.
Right.
It's desperate. If I don't
Right.
get
It's
out of
the-
debt, I'm
it's
going to
the-
lose my house. My family's going to be on the street. Like, it is dire. It's urgent.
Right. It's the tossing and turning, laying in bed at night, like, oh my goodness, my marriage is a mess. I can't deal with this. Oh my goodness, my kids are driving. Oh my goodness, I hate my job. Oh my goodness.
Now look,
I hate
that's-
the way I look. I'm just over with.
Right.
Like, it's just that, like,
That's ideal, but we know that there are lots of markets and niches that don't operate that way, right? Like they're not tossing and turning at night over painting or over art, like, or, like if only I knew how to crochet, like, but that's ideal, right? Because it just makes our job that much easier from a marketing and sales perspective. I always give the example of, right, let's say somebody skins their knee, they cut their knee, right? And we're selling an expensive $1,000 bandage, and they cut their knee and they look at it and it's a superficial wound, right? Like, it's just it's cut. Well, you know what we need to do to sell them $1,000 bandage? Like, you got to be a beast, right? From a marketing perspective, right? Sales perspective, right? Like, the odds on us even being able to sell them that thing is crazy, right? Like, but now imagine if they cut the knee and they cut a major artery. Well, our job is so much easier, right? Now that as long as they're aware that they've cut a major artery, they know that they are in dire need of a solution, of a fix. Same bandage, same price, same bandage. Our job is infinitely easier to market and sell that to them, right? That's based on the severity of the problem. And so the second thing so you've got this. Don't make it any more difficult. Like, make it as easy as possible. Sell to existing desire, leverage existing desire. That's foundational. The second thing is that everything must come from the market. Meaning like we go to the market first and we ask, what are they thinking about? What problem do they have? What do they value? What do they want? What don't they want? What do they see as a good solution? What do they see as a bad solution? And then everything that we say is coming from that. And so what I mean is, it's not coming from here. The mistake that marketers make is they sit back and they think about, what would I love to sell? What's valuable to me? What does it mean to me? And they come up with this, here's my product. And then they start to think about, okay, how am I now going to sell this to those people? When really what you want to do is you want to start here. You don't start here. You don't start with the product. You don't start with the offer. You don't start with the copy. You start with the audience. What do they care about? What matters to them? What's important to them? And then based on that, then we figure out what we're going to sell and how we're going to position it. Because sometimes we realize, I had an idea that I would buy, that I thought was great, that I thought was really interesting, that I was like, wow, this is amazing. That no, but they didn't.